Caged Aggression 21, Night 2 is upon us. My name is Jeremy J.D. Dorsey. Tonight I'm joined in commentary by Josh Neal and Zach Mickelwright. Night 2, fellas, all pro card. How can you not be excited for this?
Man, I really have a good feeling that this is going to come out being one of the best cards that he's ever had, and we're going to go out with a bang by the main event.
Yeah, this is most definitely a stacked lineup. I don't know if I can call one that was up to this one, man. I'm excited for it, really am.
Yeah, I know. People always say, you know, every promoter you hear talks about a stacked card, but with the amount of quality fighters, UFC vets, Bellator vets, just ridiculously talented fighters up and down this card, man, how can you not be excited by that?
Most definitely, man. I mean, big names on here, man. You know, Sean West, Eric Wisely, Austin Hubbard, the henchman making his return. Yeah. You know, you got to be excited for that.
The comeback, dropping the mic to come back into the cage, man. So, yeah, real excited. We're going to kick things off tonight with James Cowan out of Pura Vida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. He enters the octagon tonight with a record of 1 win and 1 loss.
Yeah, man, them guys from Pura Vida Jiu-Jitsu.
Now making his way to the Caged Aggression octagon is Evian Rodriguez, 5'8", fighting out of Davenport, Iowa, and Midwest Martial Arts Group. He enters the octagon tonight with a win-loss record of 4 wins and 23 losses. Is that correct?
I think so, man. Thing about Evian, man, I think he's just one of those guys that wants to fight.
Fighter,
you know what I mean? Yeah. He took fights at all different kind of weights, man. You know, possibly not the best matchups, you know. But I think now, later in his career, you know, he's started to realize he shouldn't have done those things, and he's putting it all together now, man.
And, you know, he started doing this at a young age, and he's been doing it for quite a few years, way before the Iowa Athletic Commission was very established. And you could fight pro no matter what your record was, you know, no matter whether or not you had a blood test, anything like that. And he was taking fights for money, you know. Sometimes you got to make desperate moves to make desperate money, you know what I mean? So his record doesn't really account for the amount of ability that he has, and I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. He's definitely a gamer. Now that he's got a new gym to train with, you know, he's training with Big Five. Right. You know, he's actually dedicated himself to training, and he's been looking good. He really has. He's got great stand-up. He's very crafty on the ground as well.
Yeah, definitely looking like he's in great shape too. I know it's Josh Howard at Big Five is a legend in this area as far as getting guys prepped and ready for their fight. So I'm expecting big things out of Evian.
Yeah, Josh Howard is a conditioning wizard, man. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's fought himself back in the old days.
Right.
And he's very experienced with the things that you need to do to train yourself, prepare yourself for a mixed martial arts fight. And he's using that to train all these young cats now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression lightweight division, powered by community contractor Cedar Valley. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 154 pounds. He trains with Pura Vida. Joining us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by way of St. Louis, Missouri, James the Butcher Cowan. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 155 pounds. He trains with the Midwest Martial Arts Group. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Evian Rodriguez.
James Cowan in the red corner, Evian Rodriguez in the blue corner. Your referee for tonight's action is the boss, Bruce Allen, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey. Here on commentary tonight, along with Josh Neal and Zach Mickelwright. Let's watch some fights.
Yeah, Bruce Allen is starting off early. Usually he lets his younger cats get in there and do the first couple fights, but he's starting off with a bang.
I heard he's going to be an Iron Man tonight too, so got a lot of fights.
Cowan, a lot of pressure early here, man. He's ready to get after it right away, not giving Evian much space to do anything to start off.
Nice little combo by him there. He's got a low stance. You know, he keeps his knees real bent. Nice wide stance. He can get in and out real easy doing that.
Evian, man, he's got real good movement in his last fights and to everything. You know, I just don't want to see him get flat-footed. Sometimes I think that he does, but he's got real good movement, circle around the cage, and, you know, make his attack.
Great takedown by Cowan, man. He took him for a ride right there. Now he's in half guard here. Got good shoulder pressure. I expect him to pass and work for a mount or something like that and do some real damage. Evian's doing a good job keeping him in his half guard and working to get the guard. But, you know, Cowan is a little powerful on top, and he knows what he's doing on top, so it's making it real difficult for Evian to move.
Now into full guard here.
Cowan did a really nice job of moving him all the way back to the cage right there, had his back to the cage and was able to land a nice right.
Evian's doing a good job getting his stand up. You know, he scooted his butt all the way to the corner of the cage, and that makes it easier for him to walk up the cage. Good knee there by Cowan on the breakaway there. Evian is really good with his hands. I'd like to see him throw a couple jabs or double up his right hand. You know, he's probably a little confused. Oh my God.
Nice kick there.
But as I was saying, he's probably a little confused now that Southpaw Orthodox fight. He's probably used to training with righty training partners. He just needs to double up on that right and throw that right hook just like he did.
Throw that right down the pipe, man. You know, keep active. You know, just don't stand there in front of him.
Ooh, big left.
Nice left.
Good straight left there by Cowan. Hit him right in the nose.
Drop that leg, Evian. Hands up. Drop that leg.
One thing I noticed with both of these guys, they're both really under control. Nobody's out there lashing out, doing anything wild. Nobody really wants to take too many crazy chances besides that spinning heel kick that Cowan threw earlier.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are professionals, so they know what they're doing in there. They're not going to go out there and gas themselves out in the first round, especially Evian with this huge record. I know it's a losing record, but, I mean, that's a whole lot of experience that Cowan might not even have.
1 minute to go, James. 1 minute.
Nice low kick there.
That might be something that Evian can take advantage of, because Cowan definitely has that leg sticking way out there in the front.
And most definitely, I like to see him go back to it, you know, see what you can do until he starts checking it, keep throwing it, you know.
Cowan's doing a good job leading with his left hand, you know. Sometimes the jab and the hook with the lead hand in Southpaw Orthodox doesn't always work, and it's good to start with your rear hand.
We're saying for both guys, it's right down the pipe, right hand down the pipe, left hand on the pipe, and who gets there first. And right now, Cowan's doing it, man. He's getting there first. He's letting his shots off. While Evian seems to be a little trigger shy this round one. I want to see him come out in these next rounds and let it go.
Good first round by these guys. They showed a lot of experience here.
Right, you can definitely see the uptick in experience coming from our all-amateur card last night to this professional card with this first bout. replay. A huge takedown there by Cowan. Do you guys think that was enough to secure that first round for him?
I mean, maybe not the takedown itself, but you know, he was also doing a lot of damage with his straight left. Threw a couple good kicks, but Evian was still in there. You know, he never got phased or anything like that. So it'd be interesting to see what the judges have to say.
Round 2 about to start in this matchup between James Cowan in the red corner versus Evian Rodriguez in the blue corner. Here at Caged Aggression 21, Night 2.
I like how Evian's corner's calling out. He is really Cowan is really heavy on that lead leg, you know. Like I said in the last round, he landed a couple kicks, you know, just keep getting back to it.
Ooh, nice little switch stance with the lead hook there.
Got the neck. Uh-oh.
Pops out. That was a nice move, though. It kept him from getting dumped again.
I think that was a situation where you saw the experience and all those fights with that Evian Rodriguez was able to shine through right there.
Yeah, he was about to get taken for a ride again, and he snatched that neck, and it made Cowan stop real quick.
Evian here again. I'd like to see him how he did last round, get his butt to the cage and, you know, get them underhooks and work to get up, wall walk. Don't keep your guard closed.
Yeah, that's one thing that I am very adamant about. If your guard is closed, you are losing the fight. He's got his head trapped right in the corner. I mean, he needs to get some hips out. Now he's doing a little bit of better job. Created some distance there. He should look to push away and try to, there you go.
There you go,
like that.
yep.
Guys are really close in distance. You know, I'd like to see them spread out a little bit and not really dive in with punches, but definitely use the in and out more than just standing there and trying to slip and all that.
Those guys seem to be opening up a little bit.
Oh! Huge head kick! And just like...
Oh my God.
I haven't seen a cleaner head kick in a caged aggression fight in a long time.
He clipped him.
Oh my!
He clipped him with a head kick in round 1, and Cowan gave him a head shake like, yeah, that one was close.
There
It
he
nicked
turned
me,
his back.
but now this one landed.
Evian's got to be careful. He's throwing shots to the back of the head, but he's doing damage, and he's keeping him guessing there.
Right now, he's out of it. Get his hand in your neck, and
There's
there you go.
the
There
choke.
it is. Hand behind the head.
This is going to be over, I think. He's got to wiggle or move or get his back off the cage so that he can get some torque in that rear
leverage.
naked choke.
There it is. It's
There
deep
it
right
is.
there.
He needs to go to palm to palm here.
Say, switch
go
that
to the
grip
gable
up.
grip. He's doing a great job defending, but that neck, or
There you go.
his neck is wide open.
Right there, palm to palm and squeeze, man.
He's got to get his back off the cage. He's got to wiggle out, get his back on the mat.
And if
He's
you're
giving him
Cowan,
time to recover.
I was going to say, if you're Cowan right now, you're recovering, man. You might be able to get through this. Oh,
This could be dangerous here.
Right now, Cowan's got that hand if he can pull it down.
Oh,
there we
there's
go.
the jab.
Big win by Evian.
Man, like I said at the beginning of this fight, his record does not speak for his talent.
it sure doesn't, man.
Man, that head kick was picture perfect. That was beautiful.
This win, I think, is a big due to his step up in training that he's been doing, man, over there at Big 5 and the MAG and all that, man. Getting
And it's
straight
great-
conditioning
it's
in
great
there
to see.
and doing it, brother.
It's great to see that hard work pay off for him, man.
That was, man. What a way to kick this card off. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hey.
Look at that.
Look at that. It was a little question mark kick.
It was, yeah.
Baked low and went high,
yeah.
man.
Turned it over.
This goes back into what we're saying, setting the tone on the night, man. And he set the tone.
Oh, man, I could watch that replay 15 times, man.
Ooh.
And still just, man.
Yeah, getting caught by one shot, man, and it's wow. And it's you know it's nothing for Cowan to hang his head over right now. I know he's got to be a little upset about losing this fight, but I really like what I saw from him as well, man.
I mean, it just goes to show that anything can happen in MMA. You know, he comes from a great gym. He's obviously in great physical shape, and I mean, you could argue that he won the first round, and just, I mean, shit happens.
This is how it goes.
Yeah, this is MMA, folks.
He had some big takedowns, man. He almost picked Evian up over his head in the first round there. I mean, it was.
Yeah. And what a way to kick off the second night of this Caged Aggression 21 event. I don't think I could. I would like to stop watching that question mark kick. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'd love to see that replay like 5 more times. But the night has to go on.
Yeah, it does. It's only going to get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bruce Allen, has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds into round 2, declaring your winner by submission due to rear naked choke, Evian Rodriguez. Come on over here, Evian. I'm here with a very happy Evian Rodriguez. Evian, it seems like every time we see you in this cage, you're getting better and better. Leaps and bounds, sir. Look very sharp tonight, and very action-packed first round, and then that second round comes. Caught your opponent with a huge kick to the head. Walk us through the last few moments of that round as far as the finish go.
Man, I saw his hands were down there dropping, and I just threw the head kick, man. And I was telling everybody I was gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna knock him out with it. Put him down. And then I saw the choke, took him out.
You definitely seized the opportunity there. So I always have to ask after a big finish like that, what's next for you, Evian?
Whatever they want to throw at me, man. I'm always down to fight. I'll fight anybody. Just line them up. I'm ready to go all the time. I want to say thank you to my teammates, Big Five, MAG, Summit. Thank you for helping me, man. Love you guys.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing your next trip back here to the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Evian Rodriguez.